cold. Fuck this cold shit, bro. Hate it. What is going on YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, and today's just gonna be a little vlog throughout my day. Unfortunately, it's time to head on down to New York because I have 3 tickets that I have to answer to. So for today's agenda, I have to head on down to New York. It's like an hour and 20 minutes, and I got a couple tickets that I gotta respond to. So we'll be headed into court. It's the Bedford Town Court, so we'll be sitting over there for a couple hours this morning dealing with this. Hopefully we don't have to pay too much money. Hopefully it's not, you know, resulting in too many points on my license, but we shall see. Yeah, YouTube. One of them was from back when I went to Niagara Falls. I got a ticket. If y'all haven't seen the previous videos that I've talked about this, I was like literally 20 minutes away from Niagara Falls, which was like 7 hours into my road trip when I got this ticket, and like 7 hours into driving, by the way. I didn't stop or nothing. And yeah, bro just caught me at 86, bro. I was literally on cruise control at 85, and apparently I was at 86, so. Yeah, the other ticket that I got was for my taillights being out because I lost my bumper, and I got into like a little accident like a month ago. And then I had no bumper on my car, and I had no license plate on my car for like a day and a half, so I got a ticket for that. So that one I should be able to settle pretty easily. The other one I should be able to settle probably pretty easily, the one from Niagara Falls as well. And then one more ticket I have, unfortunately, this one was from, dude, I think this one was from the 7th month of last year, which is June, July.
Take the exit,
August,
then keep
right?
left to merge onto
Yes, kids, stay in school.
I-680.
It was from the 7th month of last year, bro, and I haven't gone to court for it yet for 5 months. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, I was going 99 on the highway, and bro caught me lagging. Good thing he caught me at that 99 though, because I was doing like 120, like literally like 10 seconds before this bro pulled out, bro. But yeah, a long time ago, bro. They usually take a while, but not that long. So, but yeah, I was also going 99 on the highway in this one. I think it was a 65, maybe it was a 55, hopefully not, on the highway. And good thing that, bro, this dude better not. What's wrong, bro? Not doing all that. Fuck out of here. Like, why do I sound so bad, bro? Oh my god, relax. Anyway, what was I even saying, bro? This motherfucker got me forgetting about it. That's definitely, I thought that was a cop, but I don't think it is. Is it? Holy shit, it is. I think it is. So yeah, got a couple things to deal with. All my own fault, of course. Except for the plate one. You know, that one I should be able to, you know, figure out really quickly, because it actually kind of really wasn't my fault. I mean, it was, but it wasn't, you know. But yeah, we're gonna go get this sorted out really quick. Not really quick, it's probably gonna take a while. I haven't ate anything yet today. I'm hungry as fuck, and I forgot my gallon of water. So I'm kind of sitting here starving. But if I stop anywhere, I'm going to be like very late. I'm already expected to be there at 10:10, and I'm supposed to be there at 10, so probably shouldn't stop. By the way, as well, I just got another ticket settled like a week ago. You thought I was gonna say I got another ticket, right? No, relax. And I'm pretty sure it's by January 17th or the 14th. But one or the other, I gotta complete another one of those 4-hour driving courses in order to get my ticket thrown away. So I'm gonna do that probably in like a week or so. Last time I did that, it was pretty easy, you know, it doesn't take long to schedule or whatever. You just do it, and then that day you should be good to go. And just like that, I'm here. This is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. Let's get it. Obviously, as well, I can't bring my phone in there, nothing like that. They make me actually leave my phone in my car. Like, if I go in there with my phone, they'll like check me and then tell me to bring it back out to my car. So you actually can't even bring your phone in. So yeah, I'm gonna go in there, deal with this. Let's hope it's not too bad. Let's get a transition to afterwards, and let's hope it's not too bad of an outcome. Let's see what kind of mood I'm in. Justice is crazy. I had to pay like $450, bro. Alright, but he knocked one down to a parking ticket and knocked one down from its 99. He knocked the 99 one down to a 75. And so pretty good, but still 3 points going to my license overall from all of this. I don't know. Dude, how do you look at your points on your license, like where you're at currently? I've already been suspended before, so This one's probably gonna suspend me again. I don't know, bro. Fuck. We talking about justice, man. Ain't no justice in this shit, man. Y'all playing, bro. They knocked all my shit down and still charged me $50,000, bro. Come on. I'm like, oh, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. From he's telling me about everything he's doing. Oh my God, so how much am I gonna have to pay? And like, oh, well, he's like, oh, we'll get to that in a second. That's when I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Y'all about to tax. I think I'm gonna find a deli around here. Let's see where I'm at, bro. Maybe I'll go somewhere. YouTube, man. I don't know if y'all been, if you've been subscribed for a second, then you know Gorge Park over here, man, is where I go. And I like to spend my days off, and like when I have a bunch of time. But I kind of got some time right now, and I just looked it up because it's also in New York. Dude, it's 20 minutes away. I'm going to grab some food. I'm headed to Gorge Park, bro. Let's get it. Okay, I need some bevs though. I'm gonna pop in here real quick. You just can't make this shit up, dude. I'm gonna pay $125, and then I'm gonna pay $243. I'm gonna finish over there at those courts, and then like, it's just one after another, bro. Yo, YouTube, all right, he's coming, fuck. Just like that, YouTube, we've made it. It's beautiful, YouTube. Love this place. It's cold though, that's for sure. So I don't see myself being here too long, but definitely hang out here for a little bit. I've done a bunch of photo shoots over there in that grass area before. Came out really cool, so if you've seen my social medias, then you know that area. If you haven't, then now you know. Definitely a cold one. It's cold. Fuck this cold shit, bro. Hate it. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube. I don't really feel like going up there. It's too cold, man. It's fucking freezing out here. There's a lot of brave individuals out here that are doing it. But it's just not me today. Just kind of wanted to come down here. It was pretty close to my court that I was just at, so I figured why not stop by, chill out for a few minutes. Yeah.
I'm all right. I came out okay. I'm a good person. I got a good heart. I treat people with respect. Ultimately, I want the most that I can possibly get out of life. I love to love. I'm a good dude.
YouTube. Oh my God, bro. I got out the car on some fucking like, yeah, I'm about to go do this and that. Hell nah, bro. It's fucking freezing. And what's going on, you guys? Figured, hey, it's kind of a good time to jump in for a voiceover here, considering I can't really play this Kendrick, which I wish I could. Somebody please let me know if there's a way that I could play this regular music and, you know, not get copyright strike for it, because if there is, man, I need to know. Who's gonna let this guy know he needs some gas, man? Jeez. Way to ride that tank till empty, dude. Seriously though, if you guys have seen the videos, you know I never let my gas get this low. But I always try to go to a Shell gas station, and there's no Shell gas stations around me at this time. So, you see me, you know, letting it run pretty low here, man. I only think I had like 30 miles till empty when I actually got there. So, cutting it a little close there, dude. Would have maybe had to use my AAA membership that I've had forever and never needed. I also have a head mount for the, you know, camera when I'm recording, when I'm driving in these instances. So it'll actually be mounted on my head, and I can use two hands when I drive, like, you know, a normal person. I can actually drive safe. But I'm currently trying to figure out how to put it together, and I'm not too inclined with it over here, and I'm struggling. So it's been like an hour, but hopefully I get it together soon. And the next time you guys see any sort of POV or anything like this, it'll be mounted. So your boy will actually be safe. Twice in one day, bro. I mean, come on, bro. This is wild. Right when I got done talking about how I was gonna be safe. I get it, but at the same time, I don't. Like, it's not that deep, bro. Y'all know you can read my plate, so stop acting like you can't read my plate. It's perfectly visual.
Stay in the middle lane.
There's so many other people driving on here with actual plate covers where you actually cannot see their plates, bro. But it is what it is. Yeah, I got written a ticket, by the way, for a dirty plate cover on the first one, which is all the way back down in fucking Bedford, New York, which I was down there for that ticket that you guys saw in the beginning of the video. So now I got another ticket I gotta go back there for. So that's awesome. I mean, I don't have to go back there. I can do it online.
Take the exit, then take the first right onto Lake Avenue Extension.
I always go in person for the tickets because, you know, that's how you get them thrown out.
At the light.
Yeah, YouTube. These fucking cops, man. Killing me. I mean, they're actually not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, because I just keep going to court, and, like, especially for stuff like a dirty plate cover, I'll just go to court, and then, you know, they're just going to throw that shit away, so. It's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, that shit's just annoying, bro. It's just annoying, like, fuck off. What's up, YouTube? I'm sorry I've been horrible with the camera today, but yeah, I just uploaded yesterday's video for you guys, so be sure to go check that one out. So that's pretty good. What's up, you guys? I'm over here at home now. I just want to make a little clip really quick talking about the fact that I've been trying to set this thing up, though. It's supposed to be, so basically it's a mount for like a head mount for when I record the POVs in the car, you know? You guys haven't seen those, by the way. Be sure to go check them out. But hush, hush, hush. I got it all now, so it's just a matter of getting it set up, and then you guys will be seeing a whole bunch of POVs, a whole bunch of, well, just different angles in every single video, you know, because I'll be recording with the head mount, with the chest mount, you know, just a regular camera. I'll be setting it up on the tripod. So many different ways to record now, you know, so stay tuned for some great content. It's coming soon, as you can see. Hopefully soon. Alright, YouTube. Just like that, we survived. It's time to get the hell out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the gym or not. Yeah, I'm going to the gym. I gotta go to the gym. Stop, bro. I don't know why I always say that, bro. Like, I'm going to the gym. What's wrong with me, bro? I'm going to the gym. It's not even a, I don't know if I'm going. What's going on, YouTube? How are you guys today? We survived. Time to go to the gym. Somebody come smack the bitch out of me, bro. For real. You need to stop, bro. I'm tired of it. Shut your ass up, man. We going to the gym, bro. Cause all day I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go to the gym tonight. 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Just the vibes are different, you know. I'm by myself in there. And then it's actually time. I'm like, I'm tired. Shut up, bro. Like all day I'm so excited, bro. Doesn't make no sense. But time to go to the gym. Today we're doing, yesterday was leg day. So chest, tricep, shoulders. It's a fun day today, so let's go.
Your brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. Once you put away your phones and your computers and all that we have nowadays, yeah, that's great. We're up to date. But your brain is the only thing you have when you're going through depression, when you're going through hard times, when you're going through death, real life. You can't Google that, man. You're alone. You're alone. You may have a shrink you're going to, you may have a best friend you're going to, but there's 24 hours in the day where you're alone in this brain, and your brain is talking to you in all kinds of ways, and it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. If not, it's over. What existed for me was, okay, man, how am I going to make this work? And all I knew back then was hard work. The only way anything gets accomplished. That's all I heard back in those days. You got to work hard. You got to work hard. I'm not getting I can't get this paragraph. I can't remember what the f***'s in this paragraph to pass this test to get in the military. Read again. Still not getting it. Read again. But if you're not getting it, write it out. And that's how I started learning. Okay, well, I got to write out everything I do. And then write it out again. And write it out again. And guess what happened? I got it. I got it. I can't swim. I'm negative buoyant. Go back again. I can't swim. Go back again. Go back again. Go back again. I got it. I realized if I keep going back and going back and going back until the just becomes, your mind will say, okay, we're going to figure it out, because he is not going to stop. It's not like I'm going to try one more time. No, it's just like alarm clock goes off, boop, we're going back. I can't read right, we're going back. I gave myself no way out, and my mind realized that. They said, okay, we're going to adapt and overcome now.
The human body is like a stock car. We may look different on the outside, but under the hood, we all have huge reservoirs of potential and a governor impeding us from reaching our maximum velocity. In a car, the governor limits the flow of fuel and air so it doesn't burn too hot, which places a ceiling on performance. It's a hardware issue. The governor can easily be removed, and if you disable yours, watch your car rocket beyond 130 miles per hour. It's a subtler process in the human animal. Our governor is buried deep in our minds, intertwined with our very identity. It knows what and who we love and hate. It's read our whole life story and forms the way we see ourselves and how we'd like to be seen. It's the software that delivers personalized feedback in the form of pain and exhaustion, but also fear and insecurity. And it uses all of that to encourage us to stop before we risk it all. But here's the thing, it doesn't have absolute control. Unlike the governor in an engine, ours can't stop us unless we buy into its bullshit and agree to quit. Sadly, most of us give up when we've only given around 40% of our maximum effort. Even when we feel like we've reached our absolute limit, we still have 60% more to give. That's the governor in action. Once you know that to be true, it's simply a matter of stretching your pain tolerance, letting go of your identity and all your self-limiting stories so you can get to 60%, then 80% and beyond without giving up. I call this the 40% rule. And the reason it's so powerful is that if you follow it, you will unlock your mind to new levels of performance and excellence in sports and in life. And your rewards will run far deeper than mere material success.
It's a practice that you have to, it's a habit. So if you know that at 40%, I'm feeling pain. At 40%, I'm feeling pain. That's where the 40% rule kicks in. Now it starts. Okay, I'm feeling pain. My mind's saying all this shit to me. It's saying, get out of here, run, flee. The fight or flight kicks in. Okay, we're done. We're not good enough. It starts telling you all these things. You start to believe it because the mind controls all. This is the time where you have to gain control back of your mind. It's okay, let me see if I can go 45%. And once you start giving yourself more and more hope and start realizing, okay, the mind starts to be, okay, what are you doing? We're supposed to be going right and you're going left. You start then controlling your mind. Start finding more in yourself. And then it goes from 40% to a lot further than that. But that's the start of it though. Get to the spot where your mind is saying stop. Wherever that is, you gotta get there first. And then that's when that shit starts to work for you. You gotta control yourself in that moment.
Imagine you're a boxer, and on your first day in the ring, you take one on your chin. It's gonna hurt like fucking hell. But at year 10 of being a boxer, you won't be stopped by one punch. You'll be able to absorb 12 rounds of getting beat the fuck down and come back the very next day and fight again.
It's not that the punch has lost power. Your opponents will be even stronger. The change has happened within your brain. You've calloused your mind. Over a period of time, your tolerance for mental and physical suffering will have expanded because your software will have learned that you can take a hell of a lot more than one punch. And if you stay with any task that is trying to beat you down, you will reap rewards. The root cause of the quitter isn't that you can't do 100 push-ups. You can train anybody to do that. The root cause of the quitter is when you get in hell, you can't process it. It's too much to process. Because your mind starts going back to the real reality of like, I'm not ready, I'm not good enough. It's not trained. So I started training this, realizing that the only thing that makes me quit is not the muscle fatigue, it's the mental fatigue that makes me quit everything in life. So I became a practitioner of the mind. The mind's a very powerful thing. It has a tactical advantage over you all the time. It knows your fears, it knows your insecurities, it knows where you don't want to go. So it will guide you away from that. And that's why the mind will always win until you reprogram it. It will always win until you fucking reprogram it. Because the mind controls you. Why is that? It's your fucking mind. It's your mind. Because all those things that happen to you in your life, all those bad things, all those things that you blame other people for, they're now yours to own. You gotta figure out a way to reprogram your mind to get outside the box.
What would your life be like if you decided not to care what people thought of you? What would your life be like if you decided to give up some of your fears? What would your life be like if you decided to become courageous?
There's no luck in this game, man. It may be a little bit of luck, but the luck happens after you bust your ass and you put yourself in that lucky situation. Luck doesn't happen. You put yourself in that situation where luck might fucking happen. And that's what people don't know. But to get there, luck ain't gonna happen. You have to put yourself in that situation, man. On all those bad days and all those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything. So to do that, you have to come into work, and work is, whatever your work may be, ready to go. And what that means is you may have failed miserably yesterday, but you come to work like, people like, man, you just lost everything. How the hell are you this fucking damn motivated? Because this is what it takes. This is what the fuck it takes.
You're setting goals you know you can reach. And when you do that, that fear, that insecurity, that doubt, that's where you grow. He's not getting that. You must always set goals that you think you cannot achieve. And then there you get better.
I think that so many people are so disconnected from themselves. They're operating on autopilot. They're reacting to their environment.
That's the big thing, man. And that's why it was important for me to finally realize, stop being all these fake people I used to be. Stop being afraid. There was no growth until I cut myself down to nothing, to the person I really was, the real human being. And once I found out who I really was, that's when I started growing. I was trying to build on top of a lied, fucked up foundation. You can't build a house on a fucked up foundation. So I had to get down to the actual mineral soil of who I was, and that's when you can start real growth.
And what is the role that suffering plays in that, or the willingness to suffer?
It starts to peel all those layers away, all those artificial layers away. If you're willing to suffer and go back in the grind, that internal dialogue you have with yourself when you're in misery and you're uncomfortable, it's a real, scary, unfiltered, no lying dialogue between you and yourself. And people know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when you're in a bad spot in life and your mind is saying all kind of shit. That's who you really are. That's the real you. No Rocky Balboa moments going on up there. You're like, hey, you know, it's round 14. Let's come on, we got this. No, it's like, fuck this, I'm out of here, man. It's crazy. That's where the growth happens. When you're able to stay in that moment and talk yourself back into the suck of wherever you're going through, And you start stripping those layers away, but as you're stripping those layers away, you're building calluses over top of shit in your mind. That's where the growth starts to happen, is when you have to force yourself to stay in it. You can't leave it. Life is one big tug of war, and you don't win that tug of war by pushing the fucking rope. You have to pull that motherfucker. And a lot of times you have to pull yourself through life, pull yourself out of bed, pull yourself out of a funk, pull yourself out of whatever the life is throwing at you to gain that confidence. Stay in the fight, stay in the war, stay in the battle, armor your mind. I'm the happiest man on the planet Earth. So people may take this, and as so many people do, we live in a very weakened society. So when they hear a throwback guy like me from back in the ancient days of Garanimals, they often think this guy is just whatever. So if you think that I'm some unhappy guy, you're wrong. Having lived the life I've lived and seeing the other side, not being afraid to attack what was in front of me, has made me happy. So basically, I just don't walk around with a daggone smile on my face all the damn time. So, you know, Merry Christmas. But basically, what the dark side is we all have a cookie jar, and we all have a jar of It's a jar of man, where it just ain't going right. And in Hell Week, what they do in Hell Week, because this is where I really went to the dark side. What they do in Hell Week is they design Hell Week to find your flaws. And they do a really good job of that. It's 130 hours of continuous training. You may get 2 hours of sleep. And they beat the shit out of you and find everything wrong with your mentality. And then they start Hell Week. And that's the beauty of it. And for me, I'm not some nasty God-given guy. I don't have a great bit of talent in anything. So what got me through horrible times was the dark side. Was I created Goggins. Goggins is the guy that can take anything you put in front of him. You want to break my motherfucking legs? So be it. I have a way of going to a place like I did in that race, where all the pain and suffering that they put on top of me in Hell Week, I will reverse that pain and suffering, and I will take your soul. So every instructor that put me through BUD/S, my job, what drove me, was I wanted you to go home that night after you beat the living shit out of me, and I smiled in your face. I wanted you to feel worse than I did, and you were going home to a nice warm bed with your wife or your kids and a nice meal, and I was still out there in the grip, suffering for another 100 hours. I wanted you to think about me, knowing that I'm comfortable, being very unfucking comfortable. And I want you to think about when you went through fucking Hell Week, how uncomfortable you were and how bad you wanted to quit, knowing I'm not thinking that fucking way. So the dark side is something that I've designed. It's an evil place I can go that very few things can hurt me. I use the hurt you're trying to put on me, I flip it upside down and use it. You trying to use it for kryptonite? No, it's power pillars for me. I'm using it for strength. The things I don't enjoy that I still do, that's where growth is at. And that's, for me, the only place growth is at is in that uncomfortable zone. So you want to be normal. So you just want to be like everybody else that roams the world, not knowing the power that's in them, being fine with being mediocre. You want to go back to who you were, huh, David? I'm like, that, man. I want my mind to know who's in charge. So for the better part of 26 years, my mind was in charge of me, which is why I made all these horrible decisions. But once you take control of your mind, you start making decisions for yourself versus your mind making decisions for you. So basically, a lot of us aren't prepared for life. We get up willy-nilly and just hope life is gonna happen. It is gonna happen, but it's gonna happen with a prepared mind or an unprepared mind. Most people attack life with an unprepared mind. What I do is I try to account for all things that could happen, might happen, probably will happen, and then the unknowns. So basically, I can't account for everything, but I do know there could be some things that come up in life that you need to be ready for. I know for a fact I'm not going to want to work out tomorrow. Therefore, I'm preparing my mind for that. I don't want to do that. I know tomorrow will come with some difficult decisions to make. It may come with getting a phone call saying someone died, this happened, that happened. I'm always preparing myself, not in a morbid way, but just like, look, man, be ready for life. Don't let life just start attacking you left and right. Make sure that you start to build a mental armor, so then you're ready for life. And that comes with a very physical way, and the physical helps out the mental. I realized at a young age how to change myself was through discipline. And the military didn't teach me that. It was something I realized I had zero discipline, zero self-discipline. And I realized I have to start developing this. And I started really because I was horrible at reading and I was horrible at writing. I have so many learning disabilities, it's not even funny. So I just sit down at the table and spend so much time in this, reading and writing and learning. And that kind of translated over to my self-discipline with working out. So that's where it started. I started when I was about 16 years old and said, well, I'm a 4th grade reading level. You know, let me go ahead now and start really focusing, because I'm not gonna get in the military because I got past the test.
Yeah.
So that's where it started for me. It's more important to own your weaknesses. You have to really triple down on those, man. Because why? You want to become a full human being. We like to run away from weaknesses. Like for instance, if you're good at running, all you want to do is run. If you're great at reading, you have several books. But we don't do those things that we're not good at. So for me, I realized, man, like I keep on running away from these things I'm not good at. I have to dive into these things. I have to become one with these things, and that's what happened. And so I own them both.
Yeah.
And I talk very openly about them both. I see a whole bunch of people walking around out here who have no idea how talented they truly are. Now I'm talking about talent, like some God-given ability. Talent that sometimes you have to hone, and you have to work on, and you have to harness yourself. And they just walk around just on their phones, just clueless to how powerful they are.
My phone decided to die on me, but you know, we finished our workout. It was a good workout. I got the hiccups too. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, YouTube, that was the lift for today. Hope you enjoy it. I got the hiccups again, so I'm kind of trying to fight those throughout this outro here. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video, man. It does mean a lot, you know, all the comments, stuff like that, interactions and stuff is cool, man. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, that's really gonna be all for this video, you guys. I appreciate everyone that's watching the videos. Again, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and I'll be sure to, you know, hit you guys back. I appreciate everyone that's watching these videos. Happy New Year. And yeah, you guys, that's really gonna be all for this video. I appreciate everyone that's coming on and watching the video. Make sure you're doing something every day that you're passionate about, that you enjoy doing, and working towards your goals and your passions and stuff like that. And Happy New Year's to everybody, and let's get this money. Peace out.